Good morning, everybody. Woohoo, Tuesday. Guess what? We have not another. I mean, this is like, I think, the most miraculous change I've probably ever seen. Oh, yeah, let's look at this. Here, let me switch this over here. So see that person right there, Michelle, 65 pounds? Well, guess what? We're going to interview her today.
We're up to 83.
We're up to 83. Okay, Michelle, talk to us about what's going on. I was talking with her and she started telling me about her last doctor visit, and I just felt like we had to go live because this is life-changing.
It's 100% life-changing. When I started my journey here, it was...
How long ago was it?
April.
April of last year. April 2018.
Yeah. And I was at least 100 pounds overweight, if not more.
I was scared for you when you walked in.
Yeah. I was scared for myself.
But tell them what you had been doing for so long and who sent you in here.
Who sent me in here?
Well, not exactly who, but what you've been doing that...
I had been working out with a dear friend of mine who used to own a gym, and I had started training with her. I had a broken foot. The way this whole thing started was I had broken my foot. I had 3 major foot surgeries on my foot. But in that time frame, I realized how completely physically sick I was inside.
Yeah.
I could barely move around because I was so big with my broken foot.
Right.
And that's when I came to the realization, when I couldn't get myself out of the bathtub.
Wow.
With my broken foot, that's when I realized we have some major problems.
So that was a catalyst for you.
It was.
This awful thing that happened.
Yes.
That why would this happen to me, a broken foot, actually was the silver lining.
Correct.
It was the positive and the negative.
Correct.
Awesome.
It absolutely was. And didn't know where to turn because I had done the whole just strenuous workout. I was doing boot camp.
Yeah.
For 2 hours a day. I do a morning session and then I do a night session.
Mm-hmm.
But my diet wasn't going along with the workout, so it wasn't doing me any good.
Right.
Found out about this program from my trainer. She's friends with Dr. CJ, excuse me. And so it came in, thought I'd give it a try, and absolutely has been life-altering, life-changing. I was diabetic, high blood pressure. My cholesterol was crazy. My triglycerides were crazy. I was in stage 3 kidney failure.
Stage 3. Did you guys hear that? Stage 3 kidney failure.
Yes, stage 3.
Diabetic meds.
Yeah, diabetic meds.
And how old were you?
At the time, I was 49.
A young chickadee.
Yeah.
With only half of her life lived.
Yeah.
Not going in the right direction.
No. Not even close. Not even.
All right. So summarize the main changes in your life over the last year: weight, meds, health, etc.
Within, I want to say it was 6 weeks. Mm-hmm. I was completely off all of my diabetes medication.
6 weeks off of all diabetic meds.
I was off my blood pressure medication. I took myself off my cholesterol medication, even though I wasn't able to necessarily test on my own.
Yeah.
I just felt like it was the right thing to do.
Right.
Went to my primary care physician about 6 months after I had started the program, and she didn't even know what to say to me. I mean, literally was speechless when she was looking at my blood results, because there was really no logical explanation as to how this all happened so quickly.
Right.
So I told her about the program, and she's basically just said, whatever you're doing, just stay on it. Just keep doing it, because you're doing the right thing. So I stayed on the program. I went to my primary care physician in January. actually last August was when I went to her the first time since being on the program.
Mm-hmm.
My A1C had dropped to 5.2 from almost 10.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, my A1C was at almost 10.
Down to a completely 100% optimal health normal.
Absolutely.
Of
It was
5.
5.2. And again, she was speechless. She didn't even know what to say. She just didn't even know. And cholesterol was perfect. As a matter of fact, she said, your cholesterol's too low. Can you start eating some junk? And I'm like, yeah, no,
not
we're not
happening.
doing that.
Healthy fats, yes.
Yeah. And then I went back to her in January, and my A1C was 5.0.
Awesome.
And she said, if you want to come back to me in a year,
Mm-hmm.
you can come back to me in a year. But she said, really, you're good. She actually sent me a letter saying, congratulations, you have officially
Mm-hmm.
reversed your diabetes. You are no longer in stage 3 kidney failure. Your kidneys are working in an absolute normal function. Again, triglycerides are perfect. Just everything's perfect across the board. I'm down 83 pounds.
Mm-hmm.
Almost not, actually, yeah, 83 pounds, almost 90 since I started this. And then I went to my kidney doctor in early April. And I hadn't seen him for a year. And so the last time I saw him was right when I had started this program.
Okay.
And I was still in stage 3 kidney failure.
Okay.
So I hadn't seen him for a year.
And the stage 3 kidney failure was based on the glomerular filtration rate?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. And so when I saw him in this April, he didn't even know. He was basically speechless as well. He didn't know what to say. He said that he doesn't even need to see me again. He said, you're good. Your kidneys are working at a perfect level. You've completely reversed your kidney failure. He said, I show absolutely no signs of damage or long-term effects from when you were in kidney failure.
Because the body can heal itself.
The body can heal itself.
If you give it the good stuff and allow the bad
Absolutely.
stuff to come out. So what would you say to people watching that don't have the best of health, have been kind of following me for a while, looking at Pura Vida Wellness, looking at the Vital Life program? What would you say to them as far as the program and, if they're scared or skeptical?
Don't be. Don't let it scare you. Don't be skeptical. Just go in. Do it. Do the program. Work the program. If you work the program works for you. And I've told everybody that I talked to that's asked me, when I went into this program, I didn't tell people I was doing the program. My family knew.
I remember you told me that.
My family knew. Meaning, and when I say my family, I mean my husband and my kids.
Right. You didn't want anybody to know.
It wasn't their business.
Right.
No offense. It wasn't their business. It was a journey that I needed to take for myself and for my children and my husband.
Mm-hmm. I'm just going to show you before and after picture again. So, and that was her.
That's when I had lost 65 pounds.
This after was 65 pounds. But that's what you look like when you first came in.
Should we show them now?
About a year ago.
Should we show them now?
Show them what?
What I look like now.
Yes.
Because I've lost more.
Yes.
I've lost more.
Wow.
See?
To the side. Woohoo! Awesome.
That's me.
Thank
or
you
what's
so
left
much.
of me.
So where do you see your journey going forward, and what's the most impressive, what means something to you? What was your why? How has it changed your life, at a deep, level? It's not just about getting off the meds and the weight. What's it done for your life?
It's given me a sense of confidence that I probably haven't had in at least 20 years.
Wow.
At least 20 years.
Powerful.
My kids, to see the look on their face. One of my daughters actually came to me a while back and apologized to me and said, Mom, we haven't given you enough credit for what you've done with your weight, your health, and everything.
Yeah.
And I was a little confused, and I said, I'm not quite sure. What do you mean?
Mm-hmm.
And they said, we see you every day.
Right.
So it's hard to process everything that you've done. And then they said, my husband and I had gone away for the weekend.
Mm-hmm.
And they said, we were going through old pictures when you were gone.
Wow.
And we were looking at old pictures.
Yeah.
And she said, we could not believe the difference. Then when we saw these pictures of what you look like versus what you look like now,
yeah,
they were, she said, we sat there and we're like, wow, that's incredible.
Mm-hmm.
It's incredible, the difference in her now. And so they're like, we just wanted to let you know how proud we are of you.
That's so cool.
And we haven't told you, but we want you to know that we are so proud of you. My husband tells me all the time, we go out to dinner and he tells me all the time, I don't know if I've told you, but I'm so proud of you. And he tells me, you rocked this.
Yeah.
He's like, you rocked this, Michelle. And he's like,
So is there ever any going back?
Oh, no. oh, no. No, because I keep picture of what I look like on my fridge.
Yeah.
So if I have a temptation and I look at that picture and I'm like, no.
Yeah.
That's not happening again.
But here you are over a year later and you've still stuck with the 3 C's that we talked about when you first came in. Staying connected, staying committed, and staying coachable.
Absolutely.
And
you have to be open to them all.
Yeah, and that's what's made the difference. You have continued the journey. You've continued to lock arms with us and come in on a regular basis.
Well, you guys are my family at this point.
And stay engaged.
Yeah, again, we're family at this point.
I agree. Michelle, thank you.
Thank you.
You're such an inspiration.
You have to do the program. I'm telling everybody, if you work the program works for you.
And you were never starving. You're eating real food. It's not a diet. It's not a bunch of processed boxed crackers and counting points and processed crap. What are you eating?
No. My husband, I'm not kidding you. There are times where I walk by with my plate of food and my husband will look at me and he's like, are you seriously going to eat all of that?
You can eat as much food as you want, right? As long as it's the right food.
Yes. And I just look at him and I say, yeah, I have to eat all of this because I have to be my intake for the day. And he just shakes his head. He literally just shakes his head. But no, he it's crazy.
That's so cool.
No, I eat. And I tell people, you guys don't understand. I eat.
Yeah. Absolutely.
I eat, even when we go out to dinner. We go out to dinner all the time.
Yeah.
We're
so it's sustainable, it's practical, it's doable. You can still go to parties and be social and go out to eat and vacation.
We're out of town. Me and my husband. My kids are grown. My kids are adults.
Mm-hmm.
So me and my husband are literally gone for the weekend 2 times a month.
Yeah. Awesome.
Yeah, and I pack my stuff.
That's so cool.
Yeah.
Okay, so Transformation Tuesday. Let's just call it that from now on. Transformation Tuesday. So if you have any health issues, if you're a diabetic, if you've got thyroid issues, if you just aren't the best that you want to be, if you don't have the energy you used to have, if you're going through menopause symptoms, if you don't feel like your hormones are balanced, give your life a chance. You deserve it. You deserve to feel good. You deserve to be healthy. I'm here and I'm committed to teach you how to do that. The program that we offer is life-changing. There's nothing else out there like it. So happy Tuesday. Peace out. And everybody enjoy your day. And I hope to hear from any of you soon that want to change your life like Michelle did. Bye.